Hello, and welcome back to Statistician Sports. Today I want to Moneyball, a topic which has come to the forefront quite a bit in recent years as it's been implemented into more and more major sports. Moneyball has been given a bad rap by many because it's perceived as something which makes teams worse for the sole reason of cost cutting. However, I'm here to explain why that isn't the case. Starting with the famously cited anti-Moneyball argument, the Boston Red Sox. In 2018, the team won the World Series under GM Dave Dombrowski with the highest salary total in MLB. Since then, however, the Red Sox have dropped to fifth in the salary list and let go of all but four of the World Series team, including stars such as Xander, Mookie Betts, and Andrew Benintendi. However, this is a misconstrued case. Moneyball is in reference to the negotiations between front offices and players. The Red Sox issue was one of ownership. The Boston Red Sox ownership outright stated they wanted to cut costs and fired Dombrowski because of his way of building teams, i.e., the expensive way. In 2021, however, the Philadelphia Phillies hired Dombrowski, and in the time since, the Phillies have signed Trey Turner to a $300 million deal, JT Realmuto to a $115 million deal, Nick Castellanos to a $100 million deal, Kyle Schwarber to a $79 million deal, and Taijuan Walker to a $72 million deal, on top of already being committed to Bryce Harper's $330 million deal, Zach Wheeler's $118 million deal, and many others. All this leaves them fifth in the payroll list. But it's already somewhat paid off, as the team made the World Series last year before adding Trey Turner and Taijuan Walker's deals. All this is to say that Moneyball is not always just cost-cutting to find bargains. Moneyball is going against the grain and finding market inefficiencies. When everyone else zigs, you zag. In baseball, that actually means paying players a lot of money. In football, however, it's the opposite. When everyone follows the Billy Beane original Moneyball novel, you follow the Dave Dombrowski approach. But when everyone follows the Dombrowski, as is the case in football, you follow the Billy Beane approach. And that's exactly what Philadelphia Eagles GM Howie Roseman does. He puts stock in positional value and saving cap space on players of equivalent talent. In the 2023 offseason, the Eagles lost defensive tackle Javon Hargrave, running back Miles Sanders, left guard Isaac Seumalo, linebackers Kaiser White and TJ Edwards, and safety CJ Gardner-Johnson. However, there's an argument that Roseman actually made the team better while keeping costs down. Miles Sanders, who rushed for 1,000 yards last season, earned a $6 million deal. However, we were able to build an entire running back room for less than that with a new deal for Boston Scott at $1.2 million, free agent Rashad Penny at $1.35 million, and a trade for DeAndre Swift, who will make $1.75 million. At linebacker, the Eagles replaced Kaiser White at $10 million and TJ Edwards at $20 million, with 2022 first-round talented draft pick Nakobe Dean at $5.2 million, and 2023 first-round pick Nolan Smith, who's projected to make about $12 million. That's less than TJ Edwards combined. On the offensive line, the Eagles were able to replace Isaac Seumalo, who will make $24 million, with either 2022 draft pick Cam Jurgens at $6.8 million or 2023 draft pick Tyler Steen, projected to make about $5.7 million. And finally, to replace defensive tackle Javon Hargrave and his 11 sacks, the Eagles have 2022 first-round draft pick Jordan Davis, who makes $17 million, and 2023 top 10 draft pick Jalen Carter at $21.8 million. All this is to say that teams like the Oakland A's and Boston Red Sox are no longer representative of Moneyball, since they're no longer competitive. However, they're seen as the faces of the movement, when in actuality it should be teams like the Philadelphia Phillies and Philadelphia Eagles, as I mentioned. So next time someone tells you that they hate Moneyball, or if they just hate cost cutting. Thank you for listening.